At an elevation of 29,028 feet above sea level, Mount Everest is in the world's tallest mountain. Mount Everest is relatively young, having been formed only 60 million years ago, and it is still growing a few millimeters every year. Mount Everest is in the mountain range called the Himalayas. The summit ridge of Mount Everest separates Nepal and Tibet. Each place has a special name for this giant mountain. The Nepalese name is Sagarmatha, which means goddess of the sky. The Tibetan name is Shamalugma, which means mother's goddess of the universe. In English, Mount Everest is named after Sir George Everest, the first person to record the height and location of the mountain. A climb to the summit was attempted by George Mallory in 1922, who famously gave his reason for waiting to climb Everest as "because it's there." He attempted to reach the summit again in the company of Andrew Irvine in 1924, but on this trip both climbers disappeared. The first successful ascent and descent of Mount Everest was accomplished by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tessa Norgay on May 29, 1953. The first ascent by a woman was on May 16, 1975, by Junko Tibet from Japan. Between 1921 and 2007, over 2,000 people have climbed Mount Everest, some more than once. Since the first ascent in 1953, more than 600 climbers from 20 different countries have reached the summit. However, over 200 climbers have died attempting to climb Mount Everest, most commonly from avalanches, but also from falls in crevices, cold or high altitude thicknesses.